All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk for Kravology. So this week we're doing part 2 of our 5-part, which has now become a 6-part series on drills and skills that will make your students or make you better at entering, at getting into control, and at finishing the fight. Stay tuned, you're gonna like this. All right, as you can see, I brought in Trey. He's one of our very top instructors. I think he's like a 99th degree black belt, is that right? Something like that. Anyway, Trey works here. He runs our kids program. He's top shelf. And one of the things we're going to show you today is we talked last week about walking around and getting into position. So in this position, Trey's sort of facing me. We're this way for the camera. I'd be moving this way. We talked about this last week. Closest weapon, nearest target. Hand comes up, not back, right? I travel in. And when I go to control, what I want to do is I want to make sure this bone is striking him as I connect into control. That was last week, right? This week, as I go into control, this bone's still striking across the horseshoe or the hairline, right? As it strikes and I get action or life in my hand from here, this defensive maneuver becomes a strike. It gets me another strike. As I go in, I follow my attack in. As I strike, I let my hand travel when I make contact. When my hand travels, it goes behind the seam of the shirt, almost behind him. That's when I connect. I bring my thumb up slightly. And Trey will tell you that I have a connection both at the back, the top, and in the front. I'm not sealed this way with my elbow on him, that's dangerous, but I have connection back so I can pull, in the front so I can push, and I can drive to the side. You know I'm going into control over here. You know I'll either drive through or make a switch step, but the idea is, I'm taking this hand down so you can see, that this is the control position. What we've had in the past is people just laying their hand here. 2 huge mistakes. One is I make contact, I make the punches, I go in to make control, and instead of creating an attack while I'm going to control, I just grab or I just touch, right? So you're basically not following your attack, and it's a bad idea. The second one is coming off the shoulder and laying your hand here and not getting to the seal or sealing where the neck meets the shoulder. So I want to get in as tight here as I can, because control is about controlling the head. It's not about just grabbing the shoulder. Too many people, I think, go into control, and what they think, I don't know what your experience, let's talk about this on camera for a minute. What they think is, I'm actually leaning on the person. They're like my crutch, right? And I can just lean on their shoulder. Have you sensed that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the idea here, guys, is that control is about making a seal, very tight seal, where you can maneuver the head by virtue of having control of the neck. And if you can do that, you can control the person. If you're not doing that, you're basically just leaning on them, which is bad for all kinds of reasons. That's a whole other video. But look, make the drill last week, go into control, protect yourself going in. As you protect, the protection becomes a strike. The strike facilitates control. Control is control front, top, and forward, where the seal is, or we seal off where the neck meets the shoulder. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Train it a couple times. I know it's going to be powerful. Listen, please sign up for Kravology. Drop down, there's a box. Send us questions. Send us your comments. As always, walk in peace.